And you see, I'm gonna have to start all over again. I've had a weekend you wouldn't believe, with the computer and the uploading and the Wi-Fi, and this is my second take. But enough about me. I have issues. One of them happens to be mean people suck. Okay? Last year, it started with this little old lady being attacked. Then a couple of months later, this poor girl having to commit suicide because of mean-ass people. And then, just a couple of weeks later, after all of this, like nobody's learned nothing, a waiter at a restaurant hands these three ladies their receipt check. Now, when I saw these ladies on the television news, I'm like, what? They're not even that fat. Look at me. Look. I'm flipping huge. Those girls are like little plump little things. What the hell were these people? Was this waiter thinking? On the check said 3 fat chicks. Now let's just spell in the words P-H-A-T. There is no way in hell that waiter was trying to be cute. That was insulting. That was beyond insulting. That was so insulting that I was about to go fly down to wherever that waiter was and backhand slap him into next Tuesday. But then I realized, wait a minute, I'm a better person. So, no humor, no jokes. I mean, seriously. I don't know what's up with some people. And the thing is, no matter who puts it on the news, no matter how many times you see it on the news, on YouTube, on videos, I mean, they were doing videos on this poor child that committed suicide and walking up to children, setting up this show where they're asking how do they feel about this video. She made the video, then she committed suicide. Then I'm not touching it. I have a lot of people I admire on YouTube ready to go put their paws into it, and I'm not even going to go there, okay? Because what happened in New Jersey, there is no words. And I'm not even going to make it about or any of that shit. No, I'm not touching that. Because see, here, I'm in New York City, okay? And I've never owned a gun in my life. Nobody in my family's ever owned a gun in their life except one person. And you know what happened to him? You don't want to know what happened. Okay? But, you know, something happens and automatically. Let's forget mental illness. Let's forget people getting picked on. Let's forget people being screwed with inside themselves or from without. Let's forget that whole thing. Let's make it about something that anybody with a little bit of common sense would realize. There is guns that you can put in your house in a safe place that you get with a license and a 10-day waiting period. And there are guns you can get anywhere and everywhere, and nobody has any control over that. They could have a 20-day, they could have a 30-day, they could have a 50-day waiting period, and it wouldn't matter. Because when pop goes the weasel and the weasel goes pop, because I know what I'm talking about. When that happens, no, let's look here, let's look there. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I'm not even going there, because as far as I'm concerned, there are people who think they need to have that in their house. That's them. Pull. Second Amendment, Yahoo, God bless, pass the ammunition. All I'm going to say on the subject is AK-47. AK-47. You need that for hunting? I know bucks run fast. I mean, I've seen nature programs and shit, but I know them. Can't say that word. I didn't know them. Those little, Bambi's daddy could run that freaking fast. That you need an AK-47 to go hunting. As for protecting your home, if a Glock ain't doing it and a 45 ain't doing it, maybe you should go and contact your alarm company, your local alarm company, because I'm scared of anybody that thinks they need an AK-47 to protect them. Everything else, I don't know, I don't want to know, I don't care. The subject is mean people suck. And people don't seem to understand that one thing leads to another thing, leads to another thing, leads to another thing, and the next thing you know, pop goes the weasel and the weasel goes pop. They don't care. It starts small and it ends up big. 1 minute that somebody's teasing some little kid in the playground, the next minute 50 kids are on a bus making fun of a little old lady. 1 minute you're trying to shame a girl and doing something you tricked her to do in the first place. The next minute, God bless her. God bless her soul. It doesn't have an age limit. Bullying doesn't have an age limit. If it had an age limit, 3 grown women could go to a restaurant anywhere in the United States, anywhere in the world, and there wouldn't be nobody sitting up there thinking they'd be funny to write a check to a paying customer. 3 fat chicks. Mean people suck. This is MRClueUin, my commentary for today, and I've gone over. I don't know how I'm going to work this. Peace.
My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks unlaughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? But don't change a hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. Ooh. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? But don't change a hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine.